mintiko aya fo nulu menye menu tata hanfo mo sabanyong between ala fo balia panelo nyati lulaji wala kata atela boydati bari wo sede ya kolu wulubate bulule no wotumo asemenu fono.
So I don't understand why you would not bring the Trrc. You may have been fearful of Lang, as you claim, but Babukar Jatta was not there.
Yeah, what happened is, I think on my statement I wrote Solomon Jame, as one of them I told, because he was my badmate in the army.
And
Solomon, what was his rank?
Solomon was a lieutenant too.
You are both on the same level.
Exactly.
And you know the law required that you report to a police officer, to a magistrate, or to your superior officer.
He was my superior.
Would he be the superior officer you reported to?
No.
Exactly. So, in any case, so you were taken back to mile 2, you were not tortured.
No, I wasn't tortured.
You confessed pretty much to having knowledge.
Yeah.
So then you were charged subsequently and taken to court. Court martial. You told us what happened when it was your turn to testify. Did anybody testify against you? For telling the court martial that you were informed?
Nobody testified. We were promised that there was a tape recorded somewhere. Where all our names were mentioned. But that tape never came out of never came into the court.
How many witnesses were called?
Against me, nil. No witness.
Nobody mentioned your name?
Nobody.
Nobody. So, what happened to your witness statement? I told my lawyer, Lamin Escamara, all that happened. So, he said he was going to put me in the box. So, on that day, I think Hekoras was aware that I was coming to the box. That morning, Obaji called me, the military police office, through Timothy Sanyang. Timothy is still in the army. You can further verify from him. He called me. He said, Oga, got a call. When did you pick up the call? And Bubaji told me, CDS Tombong said, that there was no need for you to enter the box. That he is doing everything possible to
get you out of this case.
Okay, fintinding ko from kon.
So I informed my lawyer.
Oto yo kibaro from the lawyer.
He said, you know, if that's the case,
Ko ni mata ko do la nyama.
there is no need.
Oto amon jare nyina.
Only what is your freedom.
Ndel suota men do me fansoto.
So, do you know why, if this is true, if this conversation, if this information came from Lang Tombong, why do you think you are being asked to do what you did?
Selang itu amira lo dia amira ning adra ni kuma kan ko men ya kali nya men kuma kan bonna nan tombo ya muni asabu ye kan ye ku ke iko menke
Because, you know, on that day,
Ka to lula.
if I had entered the box,
Indu ko toso kono.
I would have told the court
Mbenyi fula kiti bulala.
that I informed him.
Ko ngakibaro dialale.
Maybe
Sake?
that was what he's trying to avoid.
Asika abe balande abe ferole ke kampuni kanake.
He fooled me
Ayenne
through Boba by informing me that.
ayenne sino menda wala Ibrahim kuma fu bobaji.
This is another strong allegation.
mfana mtu mwingine bambani mo dolati
Counsel,
Also,
Lieutenant Colonel Timothy Sanya, now I believe he is a Lieutenant Colonel,
Lieutenant Colonel Timothy Sanya sa illata la ko Lieutenant Colonel lamu
is alive,
abe baluri
he's in the army.
abe soldier yala
Go verify.
akbul anyinka.
I don't have to come here, you know, and lie.
Mba amanya futante nyinto nana jan kafanyafo.
You know, I've given you evidences.
Na sede yaro lu dilale.
So you did not testify.
I did not testify.
manne la sede andro di court martial
I did not testify.
Man sede yaro kije.
And what happened?
manne na tanake
We are there, turn by turn. If your turn is up, you go to the box. If you know, so we are there going up and down until when we came to the judgment day.
Mbijele wikabula nyolo mimme na watu sita we kumandi weta ala sede yaro ke killing. Mbijele wale nyama hanifu kito kuntu mime sita.
So Justice Agim, you know, delivered his I don't know how you call that in your legal terms.
Justice Ajim
Findings.
wala nata kuru banke ay menuje kunin kono.
And because of on my statement,
Katu ndela kumakan safari wuluto.
I have informed you know, Solomon Jame.
Nanyi sabijele ko nanyi kibaro di Solomon Jamelale.
Justice Agim said, you know, he has no case against me.
Justice Ajim yenyum foko amon kun soto kiti soto ndela karola.
And I can, you know, further refer you to the, you know, Freya, you know, newspaper on that, because I was even trying to get it online, you know, last night, but I could not.
We bring fanan nsi bila taman seri yeno men kata froya kibar kaitote kunu fanan ba kata kanna online pour nsi soto no.
Where, you know, he said, you know, he has no case against me.
Justice ni for damen ko among kiti soto nte kama.
But you realize that this was a court martial.
reyin kala mutala ko ni muso dar kiti yolde
And the judge advocate does not make the decisions.
kiti tela men do nyaati no radio kun kilin nani ngata dombo ko kuntu
That's
The
true.
decisions are to be made by the president
president o wala ka ko ni
and members of the panel.
president kiti dula ni president on mombe je wala ka ko ni tunga ni panelo mo
So the judge advocate can only advise as to the evidence.
kiti bla men be jor advocate so men be o kamen di wala ya maro ron nga ka wala di ko ni be tama kanya tama na nyame na
The final decision rests with the president and the members of his panel.
ko ni be men kana kundu wala kiti ni be mo ni mel be siri o kiti ni ko de la president mani ngara panel members wala ka ko ni
At least that used to be the system, as I understood it.
on tanga fa ham nyama ko ka dalta ka tama wala nyama
Was it like that?
fa ya ka wala nyama bang
You know, I know that, you know, Langton Montamba was the, you know, serious then.
Alon ko tumo lambe mbentambale mo CDS to tumo.
He was the, you know, community authority.
I know.
Who was it?
convening authority. The person who organized the court march.
Atu amunda wo sojar kito kamu batele bulu pour ka commandi.
So all of us were at his mercy. All of us.
So, Chairman, he conducted the investigations as part of a panel. He was one of the leaders of the panel.
Exactly.
And also, he was the convening authority. So all of them were somewhat answerable to him. That's what you suggest. But those people were to be independent.
They were never independent. After when Justice again read out his findings,
bring Justice Agim,
the president of the court martial,
Name?
Sajo Fofana then, received a call
commanding Soto
in front of all of us. Then he went down, received the call, and he spoke to Agim. And they said they had a recession, I think. So they went on break. There, we were all worried because we don't know why the sudden break. So when they went into their chamber and came back, they said, we are all guilty. We are all guilty. We are all guilty, and we were handed our individual sentences. I was handed to 25 years.
How did you feel?
Terribly bad. Disappointed.
Disappointed at who? Or at what?
I was disappointed with the whole issue, with everything. Because I thought I was end of life. I was in.
And you had to go to Mile 2 prison now.
Yes.
You said you were cheated. You were misled. Is that how you felt while you were at Mile 2?
Pardon me, please, actually.
You said you felt cheated. You felt misled. That's how you felt when you were in the prison.
Exactly.
Who misled you?
Bobaji. Because if he had not called me, I would have entered the box. And I would have narrated exactly what happened.
And what would you have said?
I would have said, I have informed, Langton Montamba. Because, I went up to a point that, I couldn't take it anymore.
kato ko tata la hanfo mfutata tembo to tembo me yalo nteko tano la kotake.
You went back to prison with this anger.
Imurda kasoto ini jusubo.
You wanted revenge.
Ilafta ka julojo. Tonya?
So I don't revenge.
So ntabuka julojo sayoke.
I don't revenge.
Mbuka julojo ke.
I'm a Muslim.
Ntabu Muslim wallet.
A real Muslim.
Muslim tonya.
You know, I know maybe you are heading to.
Nalo me ibita kandamin.
But I don't revenge.
But
you took steps to put Lantombong in trouble, didn't you?
That is not true. It's not true.
Tell us what happened.
Okay. After serving my prison term for 3 years, 9 months, on my 9th month, normally in prison, I was given a lot of freedom. I come out from my cell around 7 o'clock in the morning, and I don't go in until around 7 p.m. in the evening. Because I used to teach the prison officers the computer. And I was, so with that, they've given me some privileges to enjoy.
Mr. Chair, it's now 11:30 for the first break, but I intend to finish with the witness in 30 minutes. So do you want us to finish before we go on the break, or we take the break and then we come back?
No, you may continue. We'll finish in 30
Thank
minutes.
you. So, Mr. Witness, proceed, please. Remember what I have just said. I want to finish this in 30 minutes.
I'm coming here. So, one day, after praying 5 o'clock prayers, outside, there was a big knock at the gate. But then, already, that was with me in jail. So when they came in, they said, where is Alie? So they went for the Alie, those officers who attacked Carton. And went with him. Then after 20 minutes or so, they came back with Alie and said, no, it's Momodou Alie. So that was how I was taken out into the NIA, and I was handed over a letter that I've been pardoned by the president.
And then, what happened after that?
Then I was given.
This was in November of 2009.
Yes.
November 2009.
And this happened not too long after Lang was arrested and brought to the prison.
Yes.
Just a few days or weeks.
Yes.
Proceed.
Then I was given, think, 1 month to take leave. So when I When I resumed,
and you were reinstated, of course.
yes, I was reinstated.
And what happened to your back pay?
I was paid my entire, stay at mile 2.
And then what happened to your career?
Okay, here, I want to explain something, Council. Now, yesterday, I heard you saying I was double promoted. That's not correct. Council, in 2006, I was a lieutenant. I was due for promotion. I sat to an exam for the rank of a captain. And I came out first. And it was approved. But before tying the rank, I had this problem. So I never tied the captain rank. So now, if you look at between 2006, I should have been a captain. Obviously, 3 years. By TACOS.
By
TACOS. That's the terms and conditions of service. I should be a major. This was why I was.
We would come to all that. Okay. So, and then you testified against Lantombo.
Lang had his own case. I don't know what case he had. But he came and found me in jail. I was released. Then subsequently he was charged for treason. He was going to court. I had no hand in that. I don't know why he's blaming me.
No. Let's not go there.
Okay.
Lang did clearly say that he was sentenced for life imprisonment for treason. And he was again charged for involvement in 2006. And you were a witness.
That's right, Council.
You were a witness.
But my testimony at the court, I never said Lang was involved. I never said so. What I said was, I have informed him. So, I never said he was involved in the 2006 coup. Okay. And further, I went to tell him that. Bobadi called me and told me that Lang said there was no need for me to enter the box.
Let me ask you. You have never told anybody before that you had informed Lang about the 2006 coup.
I have what?
You had never informed the NIA that Lang was that you had informed Lang of the 2006 coup.
I did not inform the NIA, but I informed Babakar Jata that I have I have spoken to Lantom Montama about it.
Ma for NIA, but when you for Bakar Jata in 2006 coup d'etat kunyati.
What is surprising
is
that after 3 years, 9 months, suddenly you emerge from the woodwork as a witness against Lang.
What is it in a fintina dibokono kakesedo te kalo Lankama?
That was not against Lang, council, that was the truth.
But what I'm doing that
was the truth.
Let it be the gospel truth. The question here is that you have not told the NIA, you did not tell Ministry of Justice, and suddenly you just became a witness about information you haven't disclosed. How did that happen?
Council, I told you,
we have to make it faster.
If I were given the time, like my colleagues were being done, every day, going for them, taking them, in and out. I would have done so.
The question I am asking is, you are in prison. You are not communicating with anybody. You have not told the NIA that you had informed Lang. You have not informed Ministry of Justice that you had informed Lang. And suddenly you were released from jail. Nobody had knowledge of what you knew. And suddenly you became a witness against Lang. You became a witness in Lang's case. That is strange.
No, Council, you see, in Mile 2, it's a village. We do talk to each other.
Tell us about Kebaringo Bojang.
Kebaringo Bojang, this was a guy who was brought in Mile 2, severely beaten. So
by who?
No, I don't know, but it was not at Mile 2. He was beaten outside.
You became close to him, correct?
No, that's not correct.
You were never friends.
Never. I just saw him, in that condition. I felt, sympathy for him. And I had access. Going out early morning. So I would organize, hot water. Bring this, karité. I don't know how you call it in English. And I would help him to massage the body. Because he was beaten all over the body and so many scars.
By the security forces?
Of course, yes.
And you said it was by the security forces? And he was not convicted when he was brought to the Mile 2 prison?
No, he wasn't. He was detained.
And who would you say detained him? Just speak the 100% truth. Who detained him?
According to him,
Ate memfo.
He said he was arrested, and taken to NIA.
Akoya mutale ya samba NIA.
What he told me,
I memfo
that he was alleged that he buried a juju somewhere in Kanilai. And somebody saw him and reported him. Yes. This is what he told me anyway.
So for burying a juju in Kanilai, he was taken to NIA, mercilessly tortured, and sent into prison without even being taken before a judge or anything. That's what happened to him.
This is what he told me. I was not there.
I see you people are so very nuanced when you come here. Who could have possibly done that from what you knew of the system at the time?
He told me it was Yajame who ordered for his arrest. This is what he told me, but
who could have possibly ordered for his detention at mile 2 in violation of all the relevant laws of the country?
Obviously, the council, nobody can bring anybody at mile 2 without the authority of the executive.
Council mo bukano mile ni nati no mile 2 mutumo kensenke kama mambo kunton koya.
Tell us names, don't tell us titles. Who could have done it?
Why
do you people have difficulty?
No. There's no difficulty here.
So he had a problem with Yaya Jammeh because he buried jujus in Kanilai, and Yaya Jammeh ordered that he be taken to NIA and mile 2. That's what he told you. Say it like
that.
But you had this relationship with him. Did you explain to him what has happened between you and Langtombo?
No, I didn't.
No fire.
So, just suddenly out of the blue, Mr. Witness, you got a pardon. And suddenly, miraculously, the state realized that you could be a witness against Langtombong, and suddenly new charges came up and you became that star witness and he was convicted.
What is it kono? Iteketa muti me ya lonko. Watembo inata yamfeye. Me ya lonko anaftakela kawa kumuluti. Bili yamfateyo nya. What is it kono fanang? Inata tumiri bolu wulendi Langtombong kama. Yo adun sain. Ulube kola itanatake sede bambandimuti kano Langtombong kama winkolu kono.
On an issue you have not told anybody apart from Babukar Jatta. And you told Babukar Jatta some almost 4 years prior.
Okay.
That is quite convenient.
Now, what happened is, when I was released from prison, I was taken to the NIA to hand me over my letter. Now, during the discussion there, I told them that in fact in the 2006 coup,
2006
I have informed Tantomo about it. And I also further informed them that Bobaji even called me at the, when I was going to court.
Who did
you inform at the NIA?
This was I can't recall who, but it was not one man. It was like three, 4 people.
Well, you should be.
I think
you should be able to remember at least one person.
I think Yankuba Baji was one of them.
You see, Mr. Witness, what is surprising in your case? Were you the only person who was pardoned?
On that day?
Same time.
No, it was myself and Yankuba Ture.
And who else was pardoned? Yankuba Ture, he wasn't convicted, was he?
Yankuba Ture? No, he was detained.
He was just detained. But who else?
That's all. We are the only 2.
On this issue of Langtombong's knowledge of the coup, who else was a witness against him?
Langtombong tamba laying to me from Kureta Quarter. I think Jumala Kota Ketaje said,
Who?
Timothy.
Timothy Sayan not a jail.
No. Timothy came to the court too.
Timothy for another Ketibundaland?
Yeah.
Did he testify along the lines you suggested?
Yes.
But apart from Timothy, did anybody else testify about Langtombong's knowledge of that coup?
For Timothy Kola Modona the Sediaro Kele Langtombong na Kuala Jeo Kudeta Court.
As far as I know, we are the only 2, I think.
So in a sense, you are the sole witness to talk about Langtombong's knowledge of that coup.
Exactly.
You see, what is surprising, Mr. Witness, is you were released in November. You were reinstated. So you were pardoned. Not only that, you were reinstated. You would say that these are 2 benefits, isn't it? The pardon itself is one benefit. The reinstatement is a second benefit, you agree? And the third is you were paid back all the salaries which you were not entitled to because you were convicted.
It
was unlawful to have paid you all the salary. Because the pardon is prospective, it cannot be retrospective. So you were not entitled to be paid all that salary. You never worked for it. Your conviction according to them was lawful.
Counsel, I was wrongly convicted.
And who is the judge for that? Who has the legal authority to pronounce that your conviction was unlawful?
The
pardon has nothing to do with the lawfulness of the conviction. By granting you pardon does not mean that your conviction was unlawful. So by being paid that salary for almost 4 years, it was unlawful. So you agree that these are 3 important benefits. You agree that?
Yeah, there are benefits, but also I believe my conviction was unlawful.
But even if your conviction was unlawful, the pardon was not the remedy that would entitle you to the payment of that salary. It would have taken a court finding that your conviction was unlawful and it is reversed, and then an order be made that you be paid your salaries.
Ya kiti kama yoto ko ila soro ndilo ni sino manta nyola woto dalilo kan itila ko ibajibe la kajako woto yewu cewmen ka kasola woto nyente la kodo nyente la jomuru ndile kanne wa ila soro ndilo ni sino manta nyola munta ye soro sila jenker wala kan wodo ni sio keno.
Yaya Jammeh did not have the legal authority.
Yaya Jammeh man sembo soto luwa la karola
to order that you be repaid all that salary. So it was unlawful. But the important thing here is that you have received these three major benefits. You agree that these are three major benefits. And then the next one, is you were given a promotion which you say you had earned. But you would agree that that was also extinguished by your conviction.
But then, at that time, if they had wanted to, give me a captain rank, I would have been below my genius.
But wouldn't you say that your conviction in fact disqualified you? So by even being given that captain rank, you have been compensated again. So that is a fourth benefit, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
And then you were not only restored your captain rank, you were promoted from captain instantly to major. That
was the next rank, which I was due for. I have not been in jail.
But the fact is you were in jail, and therefore not qualified. So you would agree you have received these 5 major benefits. All in one swoop, in one package. And what you gave was evidence against Langtombo. That evidence was bought. You were induced give that evidence.
Isn't
that the truth?
No. Council, I cannot agree with that.
So you want to tell us that it was just a coincidence? There was so much manna from heaven, also you had to provide that evidence all by coincidence.
Yo ni kairo ni nemo men be jitanan iteye wo be koto nata kayte fe ko ni kulle ni kubenda o dalilu le ya sabu o tibe la soto.
I don't agree with you on that, Council.
Council non songola.
Nobody induced me. in fact, I was released around November. Lang's case came up around July, August, 2010.
July, August, July 2010.
Mr. Witness, in November you gave a statement to the NIA.
Sedo, November kono, you said the NIA la?
Yes.
Ha.
Exactly.
That's true.
Ajubeba, in one swoop,
During the kilimo kono,
in November
kono,
in one day,
till kilimo kono,
you got a pardon. You got a reinstatement. You got your salaries repaid for almost 4 years. You were promoted twice. And all you had to do was sign on that piece of paper that I informed Langton Bontamba. Whether or not that information is true,
akita ko okibaro foto nyalo mbang fonte
you gave it to the NIA in exchange for that big package of goodies.
Aminta ite di NIA la puru wo kaira bunga ba me yokete.
Council, I will never never induce.
Council imanta sewen di kokundi
I will never lie against Langton Montamba.
I'm not suggesting you lie.
No, please wait. I'm coming. You see, Allah has time for everything. It was my time to leave jail at that time. And then, it was also
why didn't you refuse to give that evidence?
I could not refuse because that was the truth. That was the truth.
Because you are giving the best treatment any soldier in this country was given at that time.
Ita balanno la katu ye kayra bale kaye me ya lonko ni itu ne kayro lu ke sojoro lu menye kilimo soto menye jeta kanyanda.
No.
Show me, tell me of a soldier.
Ay jangel la soldier
a pardon,
me ya lonko yam fataye
a repayment of all his past salary
ala karolu men be tambita yon bejo
and a double promotion.
Inata place la fa fula la yokan.
All in one swoop.
Abe kata burundi kilimbe wonno kono.
They are here. They are now.
Ibijang.
Give me examples.
Sanke udin.
Bunja Dabo.
Wasakamara.
Ya Dabo.
That is this regime.
They are
talking about Yaya Jammeh's regime.
Yaya Jammeh
Jaliba.
Amo. Moro.
Bari biba ma.
Konkoto murkoto le konkoto kuto koto purkoto mo.
Muto nyaade man ni ko. Sila koto wakata sate koto.
Receive your monies anywhere you are, from Kartong to Koina, with less hassle. Yes! Receive monies from your family and friends in UK, Europe, USA, Canada, Switzerland.
When you were sitting at that table, you held the Holy Quran and swore. Yesterday, the information we got from Lantombon Tamba. Lantombon Tamba said he was not tortured. But today,
was mercilessly beaten.
Today you said Lantombong was mercilessly tortured. He was beaten.
And
you said you even helped to massage some people's bodies in the jail.
So I
want to ask you whether the torture that we are talking about was meted on Lantombong or not.
Thank you very much, Commissioner.
Commissioner. I think you may not have understood my statement.
No. I
didn't call his name that he was tortured. I didn't say that.
As per
I was referring to Kebaringo Bojang.
Not Lantombong Tamba.
Not Lantombong Tamba. When Lantombong was there, were you also there at the same time? Yes, he found me there. In many cases, if people are taken to the NIA and after they were tortured and brought back, the inmates in the jail usually come to realize that this particular person has been tortured.
So that's
what I'm asking about, whether when he came back, when he was brought back, didn't you see him or didn't you hear it from anybody else that he was tortured?
Anyway, block killing.
Anyway, I was not in the same block with him. But what we had there, that he was beaten.
Thank you very much.
Commissioner Kinte, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kinte from Kala.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Greetings.
Alaikum salam.
Momodou. You told us that you had at a timely moment you informed the Lantombong Tamba. But he talked you off. And later in the night he made a call through his orderly. Confirming his knowledge of the coup and that they were already implementing some arrests. What I understand is you said it was after that, was it immediately or a little later that you contacted Babukar?
Okay, thank you. I called Babukar, I think, around 8-9 in the evening. When I arrived home from work.
You also informed us that the panel, Lang's behavior took you by surprise. That it seems he had even never known you before. Even though you had done all this effort to have informed him timely. I believe that must have been contributed immensely, or in fact exclusively, to have landed you to a court martial. Don't you think so?
It can be a factor.
Now, with all those experience, why were you fooled for a second or third time when you were called to decline from going into the box? And it was in that box that you will have the opportunity to reveal what would have vindicated you.
ando kuno o keso kono ni dun tan je wala be kala siloti pour isi kibaro sata je me yalon ko wala be te kalandi la non wala be bondi la nambaro kono.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Commissioner,
you see, Lang was the most senior on that panel.
Yeah, mun bebe panel to Lang la palaso be ibe nyato.
And number two, he was the convening authority
atelo moti mum fanal be kumandi
of that court martial.
Soldier Kito, atelo moti mum fanal kumandi.
We were all at his mercy. There was nobody who could have saved us there apart from Allah. Imagine, we were at the High Court, and then, suddenly,
what is it?
It was taken out, from the High Court, to a court martial.
Kito bondi, kiti bunda bato, samba soldier kiti bunda la. What is it wrong?
We all know what a court martial means.
Soldier kito dani monument.
What in fact, before you appear at the court martial, already your fate is decided.
Kiti soldier kito for momenti wotembo janni fa belo la soldier kito nyatili mo wakatale iteliete la ko fenja yanta menkele la yo parendi.
So we were under the mercy of Langton Montamba, so we were helpless.
Wotembo mbede Langton Montamba la sembo la koto sembe tel na ferete mbulu semenkelo.
Yeah, Mr. Ba, what surprised me is that it was Langton Bon's vindication of Saif Deva that warranted his removal from the panel.
Men tereng sedo Langton boye fero menke puru ka sirif diba bondi number okono wala fanana atake sababoti halifo yate Langton boye fero da bondi panel to moto.
And he had claimed to be honest to Allah to have said what he did.
Ando ayin foko ala nya tiliwala abe tonyani tiliwala tamandikang wokoto ay men sata wonya pour ay men ke panelo to wonya.
Why do you think he would have cheated you that same truth?
Mona ite be mira la woto atiyete nakarile tonya kilimo nyin kan ate tonya to.
Commissioner, here I think it's only Lang who can explain that.
Lang Commissioner Namiraje Lang fana drone si sata no menketa.
Because if Lang was out for justice,
katu tonya nin lambe tilimin tonya silo no makanu,
he wouldn't have put me in trouble.
Atente bundi nin number okono.
He wouldn't have put that, and
atokela nin
by asking Bo to call me.
And akafo boye woyente kumandi
I had to believe him. I wanted my freedom. So that was why I did not enter the box.
And you could not even smell the rat that he is deceived.
No.
Thank you.
Allah, Allahu Akbar. If there are no further questions, can you please proceed, Mr. Ba, to make your concluding remarks?
Say while Commissioner Lotije Mende Ninkala Mr. Ba, it is an Ibella dia Mukumfala Kumakalumula, 10 years from him.
Chairman, commissioners,
Commissioner,
lead counsel and the team,
lead counsel Nalu Kuyulu,
the audience here.
Lamorla Lumbiang.
First, I thank you all. You guys are doing a great job here. I don't have much to say. We are all Gambians. We have fought each other in one way or the other. and you know, we were all responsible for it. Because truth was never told. People were just out to, you know, look for either positions or names or loyalty or anything.
Wala kafo kari sonta kari male wala kari be kari le noma wala soto bulo wala femfen gro muldo le nyinkanu,
and they will do anything possible, you know, just to have that.
Andun ajare asikeye ay futa kokundindro telbe menkela pour we soto
it doesn't worth it.
Amon futa woto fan.
We are here in this world.
Mbe dunia kono jang.
You know, it's a very short time.
And
no, we will all be accounted for, you know, one day. So what you know, basically, you know, I want to put through here is Gambians, we need to not forgive each other. We need to appreciate each other. And let us bury the past and look forward for the future. For me, Emeba, I have forgiven anybody who have wronged me either this way or that way. And I want also to appeal to Gambians. Anybody that I have offended, knowingly or unknowingly, I want you to forgive me. Thank you very much, Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Emeba, for coming to testify before the Commission. We'll take a short break and come back at 1 o'clock. Meeting is adjourned.
The world with our safe, secure, fast and convenient service that offers you the largest selection of payout locations in the Gambia. Supersonics Money Transfer. We are currently in 34 African countries and counting, giving you quality money remittance services that are second to none. Visit the Google Play Store or the Apple Store today to download the Supersonics Money Transfer app and enjoy excellent money transfer services only with Supersonics.
Yenyun kora bemba minja kanake Gambia jang. Sato dao da tata jenkama de kafo kora award. Ama kaman tenkunno bankoka. Iko banko nyaton ko minketa Adama Baroti anala numonyo first lady. Yenyim ben kere sika ya detail la ka kenyaton ko. Amadou Kora wo fanambe jele don. Ajaratu Fatu Sonko bakaw. Kora mansa. Ni ajebe kumbola tumbun koto to salon ko dali ko lewon sabu Kora man ke bi fen. Baraka. Ha. Ngo batar la be on. Mbeje ko dura anda mo be mele neti.
Ya Fatu's Guest House. Ya Fatu's Guest House. Dama ne jox leen ma seen noppa yéen ñi nga xam ne ni bëgg ngeen a dem Farafeñe nag ñu bari den fay bëgg a dem di xalaat ndax am naa mbokk ak aw ma mbokk fan laay dem dëkk ak fan laa du dem dëkk seen coono jeex na seen xalaat jeex na te si biir Ya Fatu's Guest House ñu ngi leen fa amal li nga xam ne ni moom mooy c'est ko self
saala cabinet
ñaari cabinet ak saal
single room
néegi nag nekkul ne la naa jox waaye duñ leen laaj mooy sore naa ñëw indiwaale leen seen yére kase ndaxte yére yi sax foo leen koo def ñu ngi leen ko amal saala cabinet bu nekkaa nga am lal bu nooy saal bi ñu ngi ko defar ba mu yaaña toogu yi nekk fa télé bi nekk fa channel bi nekk fa channel bu la neex ngay cuun waaye nag amuñ si loolu rek yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen ay dem ak seen famille ak seen njaboot benn nit wala ñaari nit ñu ngi leen fa amal waañ yu baax waañ yu yaaña bagage yi waañ yëpp ñu ngi fa yow yaay xool loo bëgg a tooga rek nga teg si gaz bi daal di taal tooga lekk sa xol sedda
léegi tamit nag aman lañ leen lii di AC ak ñu nga xam ne fan rek lañ am waaye amuñ si loolu rek ñu ngi leen amal fu nga xam ne foofu ngeen di toog ngeen fiixlu seen xel dal ñu ngi leen amal ndox ak courant 24 hours amuñ si loolu rek njëg bi yomb ba bëgg a dee.
fu ñu nekk nag neex a xam ba bëgg a dee si gannaaw gaaraas si base bi foofu sa Farafenni lu néew rek ngay dox am si marché bi jënd loo bëgg delluwaat sa kër ak Yaa Faatu's Guest House mun nga noo jokkoo ñun si 790 1355
35 30 489.
email si ombay7843@gmail.com si Yaa Faatu's Guest House so leen fa demee dinañ leen jox customer care service bu baax seen xolay sedda ba ni ngeen fay jógee Yaa Faatu's Guest House Yaa Faatu's Guest House lii leen amal yéen ñuy dem Farafenni saay bo leen tëddee nelaw leen ndaxte Yaa Faatu's Guest House génne na seen coono bi yëpp fii si biir dëkk bi.
Yaa Faatu's Guest House Yaa Faatu's Guest House.
dama ne jox leen ma seen noppay yéen ñi nga xam ne ni bëgg ngeen a dem Farafenni nag ñu bari den fay bëgg a dem di xalaat ndax am naa mbokk aw ma mbokk fan laay dem dëkk ak fan laa du dem dëkk seen coono jeex na seen xalaat jeex na te si biir Yaa Faatu's Guest House ñu ngi leen fa amal li nga xam ne ni moom mooy c'est ko self container
saala cabinet
ñaari cabinet ak saal
single room
néegi nag nekkul ne la naa jox waaye duñ leen laaj mooy sore naa ñëw indiwaale leen seen yére kase ndaxte yére yi sax foo leen koo def ñu ngi leen ko amal saala cabinet yi bu nekkaa nga am lal bu nooy saal bi ñu ngi ko defar ba mu yaaña toogu yi nekk fa télé bi nekk fa channel bi nekk fa channel bu la neex ngay cuun waaye nag amuñ si loolu rek yéen ñi nga xam ne yéenay dem ak seen famille ak seen njaboot benn nit wala ñaari nit ñu ngi leen fa amal waañ yu baax waañ yu yaaña bagage yi waañ yëpp ñu ngi fa yow yaay xool loo bëgg a togga rek nga teg si gaz bi daal di taal togga lekka sa xol sedda
léegi tamit nag aman lañ leen lii di AC ak ñu nga xam ne fan rek lañ am waaye amuñ si loolu rek ñu ngi leen amal fu nga xam ne foofu ngeen di toog ngeen fiixlu seen xel dal ñu ngi leen amal ndox ak courant 24 hours amuñ si loolu rek njëg bi yomb ba bëgg a dee.
fu ñu nekk nag neex a xam ba bëgg a dee si gannaaw gaaraas si base bi foofu sa Farafenni lu néew rek ngay dox am si marché bi jënd loo bëgg delluwaat sa kër ak Yaa Faatu's Guest House mun nga noo jokkoo ñun si 790 1355
35 30 489.
email si ombay7843@gmail.com si Yaa Faatu's Guest House so leen fa demee dinañ leen jox customer care service bu baax seen xolay sedda ba ni ngeen fay jógee Yaa Faatu's Guest House Yaa Faatu's Guest House lii leen amal yéen ñuy dem Farafenni saay bo leen tëddee nelaw leen ndaxte Yaa Faatu's Guest House génne na seen coono bi yëpp fii si biir dëkk bi.
Yaa Faatu's Guest House Yaa Faatu's Guest House.
dama ne jox leen ma seen noppay yéen ñi nga xam ne ni bëgg ngeen a dem Farafenni nag ñu bari den fay bëgg a dem di xalaat ndax am naa mbokk aw ma mbokk fan laay dem dëkk ak fan laa du dem dëkk seen coono jeex na seen xalaat jeex na te si biir Yaa Faatu's Guest House ñu ngi leen fa amal li nga xam ne ni moom mooy c'est ko self container
saala cabinet
ñaari cabinet ak saal
single room
néegi nag nekkul ne la naa jox waaye duñ leen laaj mooy sore naa ñëw indiwaale leen seen yére kase ndaxte yére yi sax foo leen koo def ñu ngi leen ko amal saala cabinet yi bu nekkaa nga am lal bu nooy saal bi ñu ngi ko defar ba mu yaaña toogu yi nekk fa télé bi nekk fa channel bi nekk fa channel bu la neex ngay cuun waaye nag amuñ si loolu rek yéen ñi nga xam ne yéenay dem ak seen famille ak seen njaboot benn nit wala ñaari nit ñu ngi leen fa amal waañ yu baax waañ yu yaaña bagage yi waañ yëpp ñu ngi fa yow yaay xool loo bëgg a togga rek nga teg si gaz bi daal di taal togga lekka sa xol sedda
léegi tamit nag aman lañ leen lii di AC ak ñu nga xam ne fan rek lañ am waaye amuñ si loolu rek ñu ngi leen amal fu nga xam ne foofu ngeen di toog ngeen fiixlu seen xel dal ñu ngi leen amal ndox ak courant 24 hours amuñ si loolu rek njëg bi yomb ba bëgg a dee.
fu ñu nekk nag neex a xam ba bëgg a dee si gannaaw gaaraas si base bi foofu sa Farafenni lu néew rek ngay dox am si marché bi jënd loo bëgg delluwaat sa kër ak Yaa Faatu's Guest House mun nga noo jokkoo ñun si 790 1355
35 30 489.
email si ombay7843@gmail.com si Yaa Faatu's Guest House so leen fa demee dinañ leen jox customer care service bu baax seen xolay sedda ba ni ngeen fay jógee Yaa Faatu's Guest House Yaa Faatu's Guest House lii leen amal yéen ñuy dem Farafenni saay bo leen tëddee nelaw leen ndaxte Yaa Faatu's Guest House génne na seen coono bi yëpp fii